Welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is a general reading for July 5th, 2019. I just wanted to say that on the 2nd, I believe, it was the new moon in Cancer. And I wrote down and sent out my wishes and my intentions to the universe. And yesterday they were fulfilled. Okay, so I just wanted to give a great, amazing thank you to Taria from Hidden Truth Tarot. You can see a link to her amazing YouTube channel in the comment section below. All right, so I just want to send a huge shout out to Taria and say thank you, and also to the universe. Just as a reminder, guys, set your intentions, speak them out loud, write them down, believe in yourself, and you know what? And you can make your dreams come true. Okay, so again, thanks Taria, Hidden Truth Tarot. Whoa, there's a huge thunderstorm going on here. So in case you hear any craziness, that would hit really close, you guys. So this one pops out. All right, Spirit, so what do we need to know for our greatest good? Sorry, guys, that scared me. What do we need to know for our greatest good for July 5th? Whoops, you can see I'm shaking a little bit. What do we need to know for July 5th, 2019? All right, are we ready? Oof, there we go. Oof, a little bit of clarity, self-sufficiency and clarity popping out. All right, so, whoops, sorry guys, I'm a little bit shaken up. That hit really close. Made a huge loud noise. All right, a little bit of a purge going on. All right, and some heavy-duty emotions. Sorry, there's a little bit of a glare here, so let me see if I can sort of tone that down a little bit. I can't really seem to, so I'll try to, we'll just try to make do. I'll just bring that card up so you can see what it is. All right, so just give me a moment to look at the cards, you guys, and to calm my nerves from that huge lightning bolt that just struck the side of the house. All right. Okay, so our overall energy here is the Queen of Chalices. This is beautiful. This is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy. And this is your mother, or this is a mother energy. She's also very psychic. So any of you guys that are readers out there, or that are psychic or use their intuition, she has highly developed intuition. She's very creative. She sits very comfortably in her emotions. And she has this cup. She has so much to offer, so much to learn from. She's harnessed her passions, her creativity, and really been able to channel them into something productive. All right, very good. Now, we've got three trump cards, which is actually beautiful. So there's maybe something kind of serious going on, you guys. The first position is the Nine of Pentacles. This is one of my absolute favorite cards. This is Earth energy. It's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And this is a woman who's sitting very comfortably in her garden. She's self-sufficient. She's independent. She's self-made. Okay, and she doesn't really need anybody. All right, she's very reminiscent of, there's a goddess Pomona. I believe she was Roman, and she didn't want to marry anybody, and as much as Cupid tried, and different gods and different nymphs tried to come and woo her, she would never be swayed, because she never wanted the abundance of her garden, okay, to wane or to go away. She wanted to make sure that the animals were taken care of, that the flowers would bloom, and she felt like being married would take away from that. Okay, so I'm not saying that this is the card, but it's kind of like you want to tend to your own business, to your own independence, all right, and that you really don't need anybody. All right, and this is a beautiful card, Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is being clarified by the Three of Pentacles, which is also more earth energy. So it's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. The Three of Pentacles is all about work. It's all about apprenticeship. It's all about collaboration. And in the reverse, it's saying exactly what I was saying about Pomona, the goddess. She didn't really want to collaborate. She didn't want to be in a partnership. And so I get that this really might be you. So if this is a business reading, it may be that you want to branch out on your own, or you have, or you're self-made, or you've started your own business and you don't really want to, or you don't work well with others, or it's not in your best interest, or it wasn't in your best interest to work with others. All right. Yes, exactly. So if we take a look at our next two cards, we have the moon. So this is our Pisces energy. So the moon is all about, in the upright, it's things when things aren't very clear. In reverse, the moon is saying, okay, maybe things are slowly but surely becoming more clear for you. All right, so what was confusing, although I get that this woman, if we take a look at this woman, most tarot decks, she has a hawk with her and she can send that hawk out to go and get exactly what she wants. In this card, in this deck, there is no hawk in this card, but you can see she has her eye on the prize. She is not confused. She has planned. All right, she knows exactly what she wants, and therefore things are very clear. All right. Pisces energy, very clear, and it's very clear that she wants to detach. The Devil card is all about attachment. It's about vices. It could be, it could be sexual energy, but it's more about when you're wearing these chains that you can easily take off and walk away from. And I'm getting that this independent energy in the Nine of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, this person, whoever I'm reading for or you are listening for, is very clear about what they want, and it's not working with somebody. It's not being in a relationship. It's not being in a partnership. Okay. And I'm getting that, in doing so and behaving like this has been a huge purge for you. All right. The Ten of Swords, this is air energy. And sorry, the Devil here, this was the Capricorn energy showing up. All right, so the moon Pisces, the Devil Capricorn. The Ten of Swords is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And this man is crucified. He is dead and gone. Okay, the situation is over, but this is a wonderful, beautiful purge, because with every ending, there's a new beginning. Okay. So I get that maybe it could be that this independence and self-sufficiency is coming to an end, or actually, that's exactly what I'm getting, because if we take a look what's clarifying the Ten of Swords, it's the Four of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is also my 1111 card. This is all about great foundations. It's about being very comfortable, not having any cares in the world. You're comfortable with what you have. Okay, and this is oftentimes my marriage card, but because there's just one single person in this card, I'm not getting that in this deck this represents marriage. She's carefree, she's got strong foundations, okay, she loves being alone in the forest. All right, but in reverse here, okay, something that it's clarifying the Ten of Swords, something that is dead and gone and is totally purged, okay, has released her, okay, from maybe this contract. And I don't see any other people in this card. So she is alone. So I'm getting that, what you really wanted to detach. You feel like you're better on your own. So again, this very well may be a relationship reading, but it could also be a business meeting. All right. And so once you've been able to purge this, end this situation where you know that being alone, detaching, not working with anybody else at the time being, that you can be self-sufficient and independent, is actually in your favor. Okay. All right, and then on the final position here, we have the King of Cups, or in this case, the King of Chalices. This is my Cancer card, or it could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. The King is a visionary, is a musician, is very sort of romantic. He's very tender. He's a very loving sort of father type, but he's one of the kings that doesn't sit very comfortably in his position as king, because he's so empathetic. And I get that even though he is a good leader and a good ruler, he's very emotional. So it's hard for him at times, being so empathetic. to be a leader. And he's this creative person, but he's really had to harness his creativity, sort of tone it down in order to rule. All right, in the reverse, this is just an outpouring of emotions. As one of my favorite readers says, you know, he's just sloshing, you know, this outpour. It's like opening up the dam. You know, there are definitely tears and some sort of like manic emotional purge that goes on with the King of Chalices, and he can be a little bit volatile emotionally. Okay, so you're gonna have to really watch out, all right, with being, you know, emotionally stable. All right, but it could also be, I'm getting that, you know, you're very strong, you're very independent, you've been through this big sort of change. All right, and I get that it's a very feminine energy because we have the Queen of Chalices and we also have the King of Chalices showing up. So this tells me that, you know, this could very well have been a partnership. It could be business or it could be romantic. All right, we'll find out in a minute. Okay, or it could be both. Maybe you guys had a business together, but either way, I think you have felt that you're okay on your own. Okay, and you may have children of your own, so you may be taking them into consideration. I'm just sort of getting that from Spirit. All right, and the King of Chalices is clarified by the star, which is Aquarius. All right, so the star represents also our inner knowing. And remember the Fool, I'm sorry, I'll cover this up for you. She's a little bit very sort of, she's very out there, but as she should be, because she is also not afraid of anything. Okay, so we get her next to the Four of Wands, all right, who is also, you know, very free with her own sexuality and with her body. She's very comfortable in her own skin. Okay, and the star card is saying, hey, have hope. So the Fool has been through the Tower moment, okay, which could be this situation, you know, where you ended up on your own, or where it may have happened, or it may happen in the future, but in the end, you know, you're going to be just fine. And there's some respite, there's rejuvenation, there's you know, she offers the Fool a drink of water, all right, and she gives him hope to carry on and to continue. And with this light, available to him, which is his inner knowledge, you know, you'll be able to do and go exactly where you need to. All right, so I'm just going to pull a few oracle cards so we can clarify this situation for us. All right, so Spirit, please tell us what else we need to know. All right. All right, happy. Okay, happy family. I always read this wrong. Happy family. All right, so this is that stability. All right, it's the 10 of Cups. All right, and this is falling in our first position here on top of the 9 of Pentacles. So that may be what you want, or it may be what you had to leave behind. It could be maybe there are actual people or children, but it could also have been just sort of an idea. All right, it could have been, you know, a concept for you, or it could have been the real thing. I'm getting that there's a victory here involved. Very nice. So you've been able to to be self-sufficient, independent, create your own abundance, and you've been able to do it on your own. All right, and you've been victorious. Very nice. All right. All right. That I get that you're very strong. You're a great leader. You know, I'm surprised like the King of Wands hasn't popped out yet, because I'm really getting that King of Wands energy here. All right. Goddess of the Moon. Very nice. All right. So Goddess of the Moon. So I get that you're very much so trusting your intuition. All right. So we've got this star here. Look at how beautifully these cards come together. We've got the same exact star here on the star card showing up in the Goddess of the Moon card. So have hope. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself. Okay. It's a very High Priestess type card. Woo. All right, I guess that's the card that wanted to come out. All right, but we do get that there were some hostilities involved. All right, but I think maybe that's what Spirit is saying. You know, maybe that's the reason why you decided to detach. All right, and the King of Chalices in reverse, I get may have been your partner. All right, maybe the person you're detaching from, and they might be a little bit unstable and a little bit overly emotional. All right, so I don't know if you guys can hear that thunder in the background. It's pretty crazy, and the heavens are opening up for us today on the 4th. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what else Spirit has to tell us. Okay, poised, excellent, beautiful energy. It works very well with my 9 of Nine of Pentacles. This woman is very poised. You've got this. You're, just beautiful, and just sort of the image, the vision of poised, independent, stable. All right, get what you want. Work hard towards it. All right, to be fair. Very good. So I think that you've been extremely fair in this situation. I don't think you have to beat yourself up about, the decision that you made or are going to make. All right, serendipity. So luck is on your side. Very nice. All right, so look here in these cards. We've got poised, 48, to be fair, 38, serendipity, 8. So 8 might be a very important number for you guys. And then underneath that with hostilities, we've got 2 and 6, which adds up to 8. So 8 might be a very important number for you guys. All right, might mean something to you. All right. All right, and co-create. All right, so I'm getting that co-creation. Again, that's sort of the theme of this reading, that you kind of didn't want to, but you may have to sort of turn back around to that one day. Like, you may not be able to live, completely on your own. So I get that that was a decision that you made in the past or are making right now, but it's not forever. Okay, so eventually, Spirit is saying, eventually you guys will be able to co-parent, or eventually maybe you'll have another partner. Okay, but it may not be right now, and it may take some time. Okay, you guys might have to hash some things out, or you just might have to walk away. All right. So traveling lightly, simplify your life. So I'm getting that that's what you did. All right, with the Nine of Pentacles, being independent, you had to definitely walk away from a situation. Detach, as we see here in this Devil card. All right, that you had to detach yourself from someone or something. All right, the next, crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. All right, so I get that that's why you're on your own for now. All right, it was a big change. It was kind of like a tower moment. And if we didn't hear that with the thunder and lightning we just heard, I don't know what else that could mean. So definitely you've been through a tower moment. All right, so maybe you had to get away for a bit. And now you're in unknown territory, but you're exactly where you need to be. Okay, so this has been a big change for you. All right. All right, but it's been a purge, and it's exactly what you needed. Whoops, dropping cards here all over the place. I just dropped too many of them, so I'm not going to read them. All right, and then finally, passion and pleasure. Savor your life. So also enjoy this time, okay? So enjoy this time in your garden, cultivating abundance, being healthy, focusing on you. All right, I'm just going to very quickly pull some Mermaid Oracle cards, which I absolutely love and adore. These are just gorgeous, and because I'm a water baby and we're in water baby season, I am just so attracted to these cards, and the messages are just so beautiful. All right, so I'm going to leave you with 2 Oracle cards. Sisterhood. Okay, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight. So you may really be relying on your family or your really good friends during this time, okay? As this is a growth period, I get, and it's a time where, you know what, you've got this, you're on your own, but that's okay. All right, and then soul cage, rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. But don't worry, you needed this release, okay? You really needed this release from this situation or from this person. All right, so I'm just going to pull one more. I said it was only going to be 2, but I can't leave it there, although it's absolutely gorgeous. All right. And adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Very nice, you guys. Sorry again for the thunder and the lightning. That was kind of crazy. So I get that Spirit is saying, you've really been through a tower moment where you're on your own. You've detached, all right? It may have been a soulmate connection, okay, that didn't work out, or a marriage that didn't work out, all right? And there may be some hostilities and you may encounter them, but don't worry, okay? Trust your inner self. Be comfortable with who you are. Everything that you've been doing has been able to let you escape from captivity captivity and restriction, rely on your friends and your family, and let go and allow a higher force to take charge, because you are exactly where you need to be. If you like this video, you guys, please hit like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my new videos where I'm reviewing the tarot decks that I have in my collection, to see if you guys are on the fence about buying one, or you know what decks might interest you. So don't forget to check those out. And I also have tarot readings in Spanish. So if you guys have any Spanish speaking friends or family, please tell them to like, share, and subscribe to my channel as well. I love you all. Have a beautiful day, and happy 4th for those of you that are in the United States. All right. See you next time.